What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you to the 126,759 subscribers to the Mikey Pipes YouTube channel. Today's gonna be a very good day. But before we get started, I need to ask the community and also quiz Peter a very important question. Oh man, smash that thumbs up button in advance. We're gonna start with Peter. Peter, today is Tuesday, right? Pop quiz. Remember Frankie? That was the first question. Second question is, you remember why he was fired?
Yes.
Why was he fired?
Because he was sleeping during class.
And he got thrown out of...
Exactly.
And if you stick around, ladies and gentlemen, later on in this video, I'm going to tell you why he's such a piece of... Yep. Exactly. So stick around, smash that thumbs up button, and hit that subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're at the Arvern, or Rockaway, YMCA. One of the clients we've recently picked up, and they have some pool heater issues. Let's go see if Mikey Pipes can solve the day. Say uncut, solve the day, save the day. What am I talking about? I sound like a retard. Save the day. Oh, sorry, I sound like a special needs individual. I may not try to keep it politically correct. All right, we're gonna go for an elevator ride. In case of fire, use stairs, unless otherwise instructed. Imagine there's a fire and someone tells you to take the elevator, and you go into a fiery death inside an elevator shaft. We're gonna go to B for basement. B for basement. Aren't you in a happy mood today?
Yeah.
Today's a great day. Today's an amazing day. Every day you're alive is a great day.
It's true.
And every day we can fix something's even better day.
Yes.
Let's see if we can fix their pool heater. All right, so here is the Jandy Hi-E2. This is 350,000 BTUs. Listen, everything you see here, this was all engineered that way. You can see we have chemicals here, we have pool heater there, storage tanks, all this good stuff, but there's no fresh air being brought into it. They're utilizing that right there. I don't know how or when or how to pass any kind of inspection, but there is the dump for the overflow. Because it's, it actually says that. What does that say? No, it says chemicals. So I'm going to turn the power on here. Okay, this is the leisure pool. That is the lap pool, I think. Yep, lap pool. See that? So, we're going to turn on power. We're going to get an error of a couple flashes on this control, right? And the couple flashes are going to tell us that we have a airflow fault, one flash. Okay, I just turned the power on. It's going to take a little while. Let's crank up the dials there. Oh, it's got an alert on the Mikey Pipes WhatsApp group chat. Check it out if you guys want to conversate with some like-minded individuals. We're waiting for this to flash a couple times, and then I'll show you how we test from there. Okay, there is a single flash, as you see right there. And a single flash, one flash is an airflow fault. Now, there's a certain order of procedure here we have to follow. One of the things that's going to be is the inducer or a combustion blower assembly right here. That's not running. All right, so we're going to take our non-contact tester to start. And I know that on F1, the gray wire goes to black wire, and that's 110 volts going to it. I got voltage there, all right? I can take my voltmeter. All right, Peter's going to set that up, and we're going to test from ground, which is right here, or neutral, sorry. Neutral. All right, Peter's got the Fluke 902FC. We're going to put one end in there. Okay, and then we're going to put another one into the gray wire. Okay, make sure we're in there deep enough, and as you can see, oh, get in there again. As you can see, we have 122 volts, 120 volts going there. All right, so we do have proper voltage going to it, but she's not running. She's not running, she needs a new one. The problem with that, that's expensive. There's a comma in it, and the first digit is not a 1. And let's just confirm voltage to the unit. This is 110 volts. Let's see where we see that. Right there. So we have proper voltage going to the motor, just nothing doing with it. So that's a problem. Mucho problema aquí.
Sí.
So now here's the dilemma. This pool heater has got some age to it. We're not in a healthy environment. It's got some age to it. As a professional, we give them two options. Option number one is replacement due to condition and due to experiences we had with this one. Okay? They spent almost the cost of a brand new heater for the amount of repairs on that one over the last 6-8 months. Okay? This one, we need a repair. We're going to give them a replacement option, and we're going to give them the repair option. And that's how we approach this. It has to be special order. It's not in stock, but we'll make them aware of the options for the Hi-E2. So here we are leaving, and look, it's Daniel. Should we go say hi? Tell me how crazy that is. See, this is also bad dispatching, right? This is bad dispatching because we're here, Daniel's there. It could have been handled by one tech. See, I gotta yell at the dispatcher. I gotta open up a can of whoop ass. It's like magic. Just like magic. That's the magic of YouTube and video. Yep. Magically, the box appeared with the blower motor. And magically, we're back.
Same day.
Same day, just seconds later. Yeah. All right, let's go make the folks over at the YMCA, the members at the YMCA, let's give them some warm water in their pool. All right, here we are with the Jandy Hi-E2. Back again. This is the blower motor that we tested earlier in the video and on the last service call. You know, we did make reference of the amount of rust, corrosion, and other damage to the heater. Provided a quote to the consumer, the customer, which happens to be the YMCA. They elected to go with a repair. So there's three things to keep in mind when you're replacing it. Number one, the mechanical connection and the sealing of it. The electrical connection, and of course, speed adjustment. So we're gonna pay very close attention of doing that. The first thing we're gonna do is remove the wiring from it, okay? It's a little connector right there. We're gonna pull that out, hopefully, and we'll get the show on the road. All right, so remove that wiring harness there. We're gonna move that ground wire from there, right from there. Peter's gonna disconnect the Phillips screw from that ground wire. We have a long Phillips screwdriver. No, don't strip it. Not going? No, it doesn't feel like it's going. Yeah. A lot of corrosion in this. Let's get the 5/16 on it, on the drill. That looks like a 5/16. Yeah, try that. That's 5/16. Yes, it is. Let's see if you take it off with the 5/16. And if not, you're gonna have to get the impact driver. Wow. Thought you had your Wheaties this morning, Peter. Come on, Peter. You can do it. Come on, Peter. What is your malfunction, Peter? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not having fun during the day of your course of career, you need to find another career, because otherwise you have a job, and usually with jobs you're just over broke. Okay, he's working on that. He's slowly working on it. You know, the amount of time you spent working on it, you can get the 5/16. One thing, my foot feels like it's on fire. Oh man, I got my boot wet. Oh man, it's all soaked. I was wondering, like, why is someone peeing on my leg? There you go. Okay, while you're up there, right? Let's disconnect the no-hub coupling that's on there. You know, we have a long extension for that, or maybe it'll work for you just fine. Good. The other one. And by the way, guys, for my loyal viewers and subscribers, on Monday, Mikey Pipes, that's me. I'm flying into Pittsburgh, where I am going to Vandergrift, Pennsylvania, the western rural part of western Pennsylvania. And for the Mikey Pipes philanthropy, we're replacing a family's HVAC system, a 40-plus-year-old Lennox and Trane HVAC system, furnace and evaporator and outdoor unit. And we're putting in, thank you to Bosch, And by the way, let's do a hashtag. Let's go Bosch and love Bosch. Bosch is donating, all the equipment. I have a contractor out in the Pittsburgh area who's going to install it, and I'm going to help him. And we're going to record it, and that's how we're going to make moves together, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to donate to the organization, check out the link down below. You can donate on PayPal. And you'll even get a tax-deductible donation because the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy Charitable Organization is a nonprofit organization, registered corporation in the state of New York with tax-exempt status. All right, let's take out that screw there, that one down there, and the one over there, and let's drop this blower. Wow, look at all that debris in there. Look at this. Wow. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. That's probably the reason why nothing's condensating into the drain here. It's so clogged. Wow. Let's get the vacuum. Like, I don't even know how do you clean that fully. Yeah, let's get the vacuum, Peter. My keys in my my jacket. All right, Peter, how we doing?
Good.
All cleaned out in there?
Yep.
All right. Good job. Very nice. The collector now, the bottom is clean, the best we can. All right, so now, you read the rest of the manual?
I did.
What does it tell you us to do?
First we need to get no hub.
Okay.
On, fold it over.
Careful with that.
Yeah.
You don't want that to break. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna fasten the self-seal gasket to the blower inlet. Very nice. Which is, you know where that's going, right?
Yes.
Right there, perfect. That's the blower inlet because it's sucking in air and combustion gases through the heat exchanger by means through the fresh air intake. The gas gets injected into it. It goes through the heat exchanger where it's ignited there, heats the water, and then goes through there and gets sucked into the blower and then out here with the exhaust. All right, now that new gasket is in, also they included the new, looks like a no-hub gasket, missing the little piece in the middle that connects the two pipes together. But we're going to reuse the old stainless steel band. We're going to loosen that up. We're going to put this band on the outlet of the blower, and that's going to connect to the inlet of the exhaust right there. All right, so now we're rolling back the no-hub gasket, or the exhaust gasket. And then that's going to make it easier for us to roll it back onto the exhaust pipe right there. All right, we rolled the gasket. We set up our new bolts, get everything out of the way. Peter's going to slide that in there. We're going to slide it right up to the bottom of the exhaust inlet, the pipe. And hopefully you'll be able to catch a screw or two. I'm sorry. Need a hand?
Stay with the screw.
There you go. Okay. Excellent. We have to get a one on the right side, and that should center back up. Perfect. All right, we're getting all three screws back in. Make that nice and secure, and then secure the venting. All right, now we're going to try to unroll this gasket. There you go. Up, 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 up. Come on, baby. That backside's being difficult. Get in there. All right, that clamp, rubber clamp is back on. The gasket, I'm sorry. Now we're gonna take the stainless steel and secure that. All right, we split it in half by unbolting it, unscrewing it. Now he's gonna take his 5/16 and re-band it together. See if I can get you a view in there. There you go, right there. A little bit more, perfect. Okay. Sometimes you gotta split those no-hub rings apart.
Yeah.
All right. Now that the exhaust is connected and secure, we're gonna use the provided ground screw to re-ground. Good. And the only thing next to do is to connect power.
And this?
All right. That goes to the bottom of the blower.
Okay.
Okay, there's the old one. Sits on the bottom right there.
And it just sits in here?
That sits in the collector. Yep, right there. Perfect. All good? All right, flip the switch on. All right. Now we wait. There it is. There's the blower. She's running. Very nice. We did it. All right, so the heater is on. We're running. You can see the sight glass. That's the glow of flame. And we are operational. Great job, Peter. Pat yourself on the back. Peter, I bet you they think we were done. We're not done yet. That's a digital manometer right next to my head. We need to check for speed. Remember? That was one of the 3 vital things in replacing this blower motor was the connection, the electrical, and speed. Don't forget the speed because you're not going to have good things go on. You need to adjust speed. So I got a digital manometer right here. This is by Field Piece. I don't really like Field Piece that much, but I have their Field Piece. P equals 0. Hopefully stays at 0. My lower connection at the bottom of the Venturi, that's my negative. Sorry, the one up here is the negative, right? No. Yep, one on top is negative, the one on bottom is positive. I'd rather be on bottom. Okay, we're gonna turn this on and we're gonna see what the unfired Venturi differential is. We need to be, it says, 4.7 inches with plus or minus 0.3 at sea level. Now we're at sea level because we're like a block away from the ocean. So maybe we're like at 20 feet elevation, if that, right? So we're gonna fire this up, applying power. I'm gonna turn my gas valve off, right? And we're gonna see what kind of number we get when we turn this on. There it is. It looks like we're nowhere near where it needs to be. Look at that. And if we weren't testing, we'd be guessing. Which is what we did because we turned it on and it was making a howling sound. So now we need to make an adjustment to the blower. All right, I'm at 4.20, 420. All right, I'm at 420. But I need to be at 4.7 inches, plus or minus 0.3. So I am still a little off. I need to go a little bit higher. All right, so we made an adjustment. We're waiting for our gas valve to energize. There's the glow from the hot surface igniter. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. You should have heard this thing howl before. It was howling like a wolf. Woo! Ooh. That was a little bit of extra bang that I wasn't expecting. Well, let's power cycle it again and check our numbers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as promised, in yesterday's mail, I get a letter from the New York State Department of Labor, and guess who decided to file for unemployment insurance? Yep, one other than Frankie 2 times. Not only did he get fired twice, but he got hired twice. And I guess I'm the schmuck for hiring back the second time. And, but Frankie, if you're watching, do you actually think that I was in action not dispute the total of 6 paychecks that you earned since the first week of January, and also not let the New York State Department of Labor know that you were fired because you got thrown out of paid training in Nashville, Tennessee for water heater school? You were disruptive because you slept in class. You were snoring so loud that you disrupted the whole entire class, and that the director, the principal of the school, called me, sent me pictures and video of you sleeping in class. Did you really think that I was not going to dispute your unemployment insurance claim? Good luck, Frankie. Get yourself an effing job. And yes, we made another little adjustment to the speed adjustment set screw on the blower motor. And you got to that 4.65 inches of water column, and it was perfect.